Alright, welcome back, class. It's Whycalibur's channel. We're playing Dragon Age again with your DM, Jared. We got Steve Siddall, noted author, playing Niram.
Hey.
We got Feral Knights, noted artist, playing Kenneth? We got Mike, noted Mike, playing Roland Dulay.
Hoping you'd say Mike.
Back here again to win your hatred and contempt.
We've got Whycalibur, noted owner of the YouTube channel, playing Amek Fane.
What's up?
We've got D. Davis, internet celebrity, doing the intro and playing Hegram the Wizard. Did I get everybody? Because Rest is not here, so nobody knows about other Matt. Matt too.
Rest is not
Arrested
here. That was the
Development.
sound of everyone turning off the video.
Oh, no.
Sir, not
If you
appearing in
didn't
the audience
turn off
of
the
this
video,
Yeah,
leave
he's
a
really
comment.
he's so essential. We should really have one of us pretend to be him when he can't be here.
If you turn off the video, you'll miss the part where he randomly comes back at some time. I can't tell you what it is right now.
Oh, the hook.
So,
My
last week,
phone's ringing. Hang on. Go ahead.
It's clearly Mike. You're mad.
It's Arrested calling him.
Exactly.
Hello.
What are they saying? Are they missing me?
Did they make tearful renditions of all their feelings for me?
It's like we don't know. It's a recording, not a live stream. Are they saying anything about me?
he's just gone and turned into a dwarf fortress dwarf.
He's in a strange mood, and he doesn't know how any of these controls work.
Last week, you guys went to the mages. You went to the White Spire, which is the circle tower in Valroyo.
We met all the Aes Sedai, yeah?
Yes, you met all the it's Aes Sedai.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
All the Ace Attorneys.
Yes, you did meet all the Aes Attorneys.
Oh my god, I'm gonna write a fantasy novel now. I'm gonna be noted author D. Davis.
Not all the eyes without a face.
You guys met one of the senior enchanters who believed you about all the crap going on
So he's
because
dead
he was the
now.
master of spirit and he actually sensed things. Meanwhile, Roland and Hegram went into the basement and Roland almost beat up a Tranquil and in the process made a complete ass of himself. Like even by Roland's standards.
It was pretty impressive.
Look,
But
it'd been like 6 weeks. Had to go big or go home.
Well, he did get something out of it. He got his shiny rock that he thinks will protect him from blood magic.
It's true.
And then you happened upon an old friend. And you ran away from him.
I do that with most friends.
Because you owe most of the money, eh? The Templars tried to grab you, but Roland managed to get away. And then you guys beat feet.
There may have been
And you-
Zoidberg noises.
Yeah, that was weird. That drew way too much attention to you guys. And
So,
now
go ahead.
you guys were headed to, you were going to go break into Absalon's manor.
Yes.
Well, more likely we're all going to stand back while Kenneth breaks into Absalon's manor.
Yeah, we've got that great,
Oh, right,
place
we got a
across
cover
the-
story. That's
yeah.
right.
I mean, it's probably completely useless, but we sure convinced the hell out of them.
You did.
So let's get back to that place, the neighbor's mansion.
Let's do that.
And we should also bring our breaking into the next door building supplies. So, Kenneth, what do we need? Or are you still on the phone? Okay, so what do we need?
A good question. Clearly, we need a dart gun to shoot an arrow across, and so that Kenneth can tightrope walk across it.
Sounds safe, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds legitimate.
This is advice for breaking into something stealthily coming from the Kunari, 8 foot tall and around 400 pounds.
Well, really, we already have a bow and an arrow, so we just need rope.
I'm sure one of us has rope.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not into it anymore if it's on a grapple gun. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Who's got rope?
I do.
There you go.
It's of the coon to have rope with you at all times.
It's the duct tape of the fantasy world.
It's like
Yeah.
knowing where your towel is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the sound of everyone watching the video going, I get that reference.
I got it.
If you get that reference, please comment 42 below the video.
I also understand that one.
D. Davis also comments.
I didn't get it at first, but then I did.
It's okay.
You got a 15-second rule there. If you don't get it within 15 seconds, it doesn't count.
I think I got it within 15 seconds, so we're good.
Good.
I'm
Fine.
part of the cool kids crowd.
Great.
I'm glad for you.
Alright,
so do we need, like, I don't know, face paint?
Oh
Well,
man, we're going to Shadowrun this.
I should note it's late afternoon.
Yeah, you know, we can wait until evening.
Okay.
yeah, we'll stake out a spot.
We told them that we had to come in the evening to Darkspawn proof their place because the Darkspawn come out in the dark, right? We already
That's
told them
true.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
fair.
In fact, since it's only slightly my fault we're in this, parts of this predicament, I will magnanimously go buy us all a bunch of snacks.
that. Thanks.
Ooh, snacks.
That's Hegrin's in-character response.
Yes, you can never walk too far in Orlais without finding a street vendor somewhere.
Okay.
Usually they're just selling elves.
Yeah. Alright guys, I got us some elf ears. Here you go.
I hope that's like funnel cakes.
No, it's not. It's Alfred. No, well, there is a festival going on.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We could partake in the events, there's probably plenty of things
There
going
are.
on.
Didn't you need a
Having
mask,
fun is not
Roland?
with the Kuhn.
Fun is... Oh yeah, I do need a mask. I guess I should go maybe... Well, there are probably plenty of masks you can buy.
I thought we. Wait.
I
Did
mean,
we
yes,
get a
we-
mask?
Oh. I don't remember.
I thought we did, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't. It
I think
doesn't matter to me.
I think Aresta threatened to make a mask, and I told him no.
Oh,
A
okay.
bunch of you guys did go out for something like that.
Well, we can always just say Roland got himself a mask.
Yeah.
Your Roland can have a mask. Yes.
There, I have a mask. It's probably not the best mask, but it's a mask.
It's
You
canon
wanted
now.
that
Kinda
Phantom
sucks.
of the Opera one that you wanted.
Yeah, that's right.
Cover your hideous deformity.
Therefore, emphasizing my mystery and making me even more attractive.
Sure.
So, okay. So you guys gonna get some food from a street vendor?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Amit, call odds or evens.
You're asking me because I always get it wrong, so I'm just gonna call
Yeah,
odds.
pretty much.
Yep.
Okay. You guys get some meat pies.
Hey, meat pies are cool.
They are
Uh-huh.
piping hot and delicious and greasy.
I love a greasy meat pie. That
I
sounds really
watch
sexual.
Niram
I
in
apologize.
particular for his reaction.
He looks incredibly distrustful of the flaky crust. He stands there examining it, turning it over and just peering at the crust periodically.
He lifts
Poking
up
it
his
with a
eye
finger.
patch.
It's true.
Get a better look. With his other eye that's just under there.
Is bakery not of the Kuhn either?
No. We eat meat and slop.
Sounds awfully unsophisticated. Give it a try, you'll like it.
Hmm. Niram does, and then brightens immediately.
Ooh.
Yes. For Sten, it was cookies. For Niram, it is meat pies.
Niram hasn't been exposed to baked goods yet.
He has not.
That's really going to be the way we win the war with the Kunari, is cultural warfare, exposing them to baked goods. It'll be like song and dance in Macross.
It works for the USSR.
Brownie.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome back.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, stuff isn't happening tomorrow, so things are happening Monday, and
Yeah.
somebody had some questions, so...
I saw about that on the Tweetor. So everyone got meat pies. Is Kenneth eating one? They're from a street vendor.
Is street vendor reputable looking?
You can't tell they're wearing a mask.
kind of,
That's not answering
yeah,
the question, I think.
yeah.
Can I...
They seem fun. There's like lots of street vendors.
We're
It's
all
during a
eating them,
festival.
and we're not dead.
I'm gonna
Yep.
wait. I'm not
I
gonna
mean, if you're trying to ask, are these meat pies made out of ground-up elves? We don't know. Maybe.
I'm more worried about just a masked dude on the street selling a bunch of like.
You're at a
truck
festival.
meat pies.
Yeah.
You're at a
Festival,
festival.
man.
There are food carts everywhere.
Yeah. It's like, you're lost. These meat pies are real good. This is Orlay's finest right here.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm not gonna eat it just yet. I want to keep an eye on the others, make sure they're not gonna
You see,
pitch over
in neither
dead.
in
That's
neither
it, I'm not
culture
gonna
or
eat meat
cuisine,
pie.
Orlay cannot be matched.
All right. Well, it's really greasy and soaking through into your glove.
I use a napkin, which is to say, Roland's cape or cloak or whatever the hell
God
he's
damn
got.
it. I'm sure I have one of those things.
Okay, so you're gonna be walking real close behind Roland then.
I can just cut off a section of it.
I think you'd
Wow.
notice that.
He,
Plus, you'd have to do it one-handed.
I like the idea, so I'll say he doesn't notice. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, she's just got a little section of it just to soak up the grease.
Roland's now the emperor with no clothes.
Also, that cost like how many of there? Did you all get? Did everyone get a meat pie?
Yes.
Then it cost you 5 copper pieces.
Oh my. They're breaking the bank here.
Big spenders.
Like total, that's all it cost was a copper each.
Breaking my balls. Oh,
What, no bulk discount? Buy 4, get 1 free?
No.
this is Orlay. If you like bought 4, they'd charge you double for the 5th. Plus,
Yeah.
I've got the meat pie in one hand, and I've got the really cool bow that smells like cookies on my back, so it's all good.
I mean, as soon as Roland handed Amick the pie, you know, like Roland turns away and turns back, and the pie is just completely gone.
He hid it under his beard for later.
No, it's just, he already ate it. He always eats like he's starving. Because he probably is.
Like a frightened feral child.
Pretty much, yeah.
Huddled in a corner.
He's been through some
Amick,
stuff, you know.
Well, you know, I
don't
heard
think
that
there's
Grey
anybody in this
Wardens
group that
tend
has
to
not been
develop
through
an
some
increased appetite. So that's normal.
That is true.
I learned that because I'm playing the game, everybody.
Finally.
Finally.
Okay.
We've
Is this
only been
based on
doing this
something?
campaign for like
Yeah.
a year.
Alright, so we all ate some pies.
You
Now
did,
we
you
get
had some meat
food
pies. They
poisoning,
were
right?
actually pretty tasty.
Delightful.
So
Since
you guys
Kenneth, since Kenneth is back, I don't need to move us on to playing carnival games now.
You can if you want to. There are games.
Okay, Roland tries to guess the weight of the fat lady.
I finally hears up and
Okay.
just says a
Nope.
lot.
She gets really mad because she's not a carnival attraction.
That's exactly what happens.
I say, good sir.
Yeah, roll Oh man.
Cunning?
Perception. Perception seeing.
Oh, great! I'm going to guess 300 stone.
300 stone.
Dude.
Look, I'm being generous.
All right. So the fat woman turns around and gasps in reproach as you notice that she's wearing a mask that's much more ornate than yours, and she has guards.
Yes, well,
Do Scooby-Doo chase music.
What did you say?
I said 300 stone must be the combined weight of your fortune, ma'am. Just this day.
Roll deception.
You're so lucky.
He's getting ready to
Okay.
roll.
She seems to. She's like kind of suspicious of you still. And she turns to one of the guards. Edward, remove this ruffian. And the guard is human, but he's like almost Niram size.
Ah, jeez.
And he walks towards you with a cudgel.
And it's like, you're a ruffian.
Yes, well, at the end of the day, I'll be a ruffian, and you'll still be an elf in Orlais. Let's remember that.
Wow. What a zinger.
So what are you doing? The guard is advancing on you in an intimidating fashion.
I look to Niram for backup.
Niram not there.
Like the entire party is just suddenly gone. Like Ron turns his back and it's just vacant space behind him.
Niram's off for the test of strength.
Yeah,
That's true.
that makes sense. I'm like, my friend, it's just a jest here on feast day. Can't we all be merry and joyous? Why, we celebrate the birth of our beloved empire. Orlais for all time.
The guard seems a bit mollified, but he's like, the lady wants you to leave, so you leave.
I'll bow courteously and excuse myself then.
Roll perception empathy, Amek. Do you have empathy?
Of course I do. I'm Amek.
The only one in the party who does.
You think the person running this place is cheating?
Goodness me!
Shenanigans!
By the maker!
Now I go buy some feast day prank items.
Say, excuse me, sir. It appears that the hoop has been bent out of shape, surely by accident. Could you fix it so that this game can be fair?
The kind of shifty-looking fellow running the booth looks at you shiftily. Oh, of course, my lord. We wouldn't want any appearance of impropriety here.
No, of course not. I mean, it's a festival.
He takes the hoop down and replaces it with another hoop.
Oh, good. Thank you. And Amek immediately tries to throw another ball into it.
Uh-huh. Amek managed to get the ball through the hoop.
Wonderful! I see, isn't that so much more fun, my good man?
He grumbles a bit.
Amek accepts his prize of a Kunari doll.
No, you gotta win 3
It's
times.
actually
to
no,
get the Kunari doll.
it's actually a tiny doll of the Empress.
Oh, well,
Aw.
Emic tries not to let anyone know that he thought it was a Kunari doll at first. All that hair.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Niram's over at the feat of strength thing where you just hit I guess a lever to launch the thing up.
Yeah. Ring the bell with the hammer. He rings the bell with the hammer.
Kenneth is frowning at all the Dunk the Elf games.
all the dunk tanks are actually full of boiling water.
There's some clowns in sort of in
Elf
masks
face?
that make fake elf ears.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's the best.
Uh,
Roland's just there laughing it up.
we got
It's like, yes, that's exactly
Katie
how she
finally eats
is.
the meat pie, looks up at Roland. You got something on your cloak, and then she walks away.
Like, what? Roland like tries to look, but the part you cut is like puts the cloak just out of his vision, so he keeps going in circles trying to look.
It's like a dog.
It's a dog.
Yeah, like a dog.
What festival game is Hegram playing?
What festival game is Hegram playing?
Hegram is at the old-time wizard psychic wishing to be big.
The what?
He's wishing to be big at the fake psychic. He's making a wish.
Well, there is a fake psychic, but she's from Ravane.
I knew it.
It's a dark-skinned Ravani lady.
Nice.
And for some reason, like all Ravanians, they're not wearing pants.
Weird.
Because she's wearing a dress.
Oh, that's
Damn,
that's-
he got
that's
you
fine.
there.
Wasn't Isabella? She
No,
wearing-
it's not Isabel. Isabella doesn't wear pants, so that's true.
Yeah,
No,
Isabella would be like a teenager now too. So
No,
No,
aren't we like 10 years before Dragon Age?
she's in the
No.
first game.
Oh,
we're concurrent to Dragon Age.
oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, Ostagar's happening soon.
Oh,
We're 10
so
years before.
so
that's the Old
R.I.P.
Republic
Duncan.
2, though. So
Yes, that's true. Yeah, so there's a Ravani lady she offers to tell your future.
oh man, I am a sucker for getting my future told. Lay it on me. Give me my future.
So she, it's lots of smoke and incense, and she lays out cards that you don't understand. And then she starts speaking in a language you don't understand. And it doesn't sound quite right to you. Can you roll me magic spirit?
She's a demon. Run.
Can
If
I
you don't
roll
have the
magic
spirit focus, just roll magic.
She's
I
like,
can
you'll go
roll
into the
magic.
deep roads and die. That's your future.
Well, that is his future, probably. If he's lucky.
Yeah, that's everyone, pretty much.
You think she's summoning some kind of spirit?
Ooh, that's probably not the best idea, but I don't want to make a scene.
Yeah.
So I frown and say, maybe some other time.
And then a voice says, Hegram.
Oh, dongs.
Oh man, please say it's his grandma.
That's not how that works.
It'll certainly be a demon trying to pretend it's his grandma.
The veil is so thin now, Hegram.
Oh, dongs forever.
We're coming through. We'll have your soul mage.
Butts.
And then she kind of falls over, spasming.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away from
It's like, Hector's like, I didn't do it. I never touched her.
He adjusts his ruff.
Okay, so you're abandoning her in the tent?
Yup.
Okay. right.
No party members around to disapprove.
And, I'm going to say, yeah, the veil's weakening when I find a nearby party man. I'm like, it's getting worse. We should probably figure something out soon.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, Hegra, what does that actually mean?
Bad things. I basically give Roland the Twinkie speech from Ghostbusters.
That's a big Twinkie.
Oh, so that's why you all keep making such a big deal out of it.
Yeah, it's pretty serious, Amick says, walking up with his Empress doll.
Well, now that my blood magic problem is solved, I suppose we can focus on that.
Yeah. So, what happened, Hegram? You look shaken.
I tried to get my fortune told, and a spirit started whispering to me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
Well,
So,
go ahead, Roland.
what happens if one of you actually becomes an abomination? Will we be able to tell?
This is where Niram walks up and says, "I will kill them."
Oh, well, that's good to know.
He walked right up behind both mages.
Amick
They
just
didn't
sort of
even
nods. He's like,
approach.
yeah.
Not that I want that to happen or anything. It's just good to know that we have a contingency plan in place.
Well, it won't be pretty, but hopefully Niram will be able to handle it if such a thing ever comes to pass.
Niram looks totally more grim than usual as he grunts in a more serious tone. You're not quite sure how he can get a more serious tone into a grunt, but he does.
He goes,
On the upside, we'll have unlimited and untold power. On the downside, we'll want to destroy everything around us.
yeah, it's
Great.
bad. But hey, some spirits are nice.
Roland looks over at Kenneth and is like, I think being a mage might actually be worse than being an elf.
There are some mages that are elves.
Yeah, that seems like it's even worse.
I guess at least
Oh,
they
I'm
don't
gonna
have to
kill you.
live in the alienage. But it's a bad time all around.
Suddenly, this whole thing gets really awkward.
Actually, the few elves I've spoken to seem to really like the alienage.
Who was that you spoke to that liked the alienage?
Well, I mean, only compared to everything outside of it.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose in the alienage, at least sometimes they aren't being hunted for sport.
Roland just kind of makes one of those really kind of slow shrugs.
Speaking of sport, we need to gather supplies for tonight's activities. Wink, wink.
Ah, yes, yes.
Is this a key party that I was
Like,
aware of?
I'll be right back.
What's a key party, Roland asks. He never got invited to those in Orlais.
Not high enough on the food chain in the noble houses.
Well, everybody just hates him, that's all.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not just
I'm
us.
sad.
That's harsh, but true.
Yeah, there's a reason he was exiled.
Fair enough.
So, Kenneth, what do you think we'll need? We've got that position, on the other end, in the neighbor's mansion overlooking their walls. What will we need to get in from there?
To get in, a lockpick.
Do they have locks on their windows?
Probably not, but
Well,
had
you
to
never
go through
know.
the doors.
Let's see, are locks on windows a big thing here?
No. Some people get them though.
Most Orlesians do not lock their windows, though you might find some paranoid ones who do.
Well, if anyone's going to be paranoid, it'll probably end up being Absalom, that would be just our luck. Best to be as prepared as possible.
True. We should probably have some sort of signal, too, that Kenneth can get to us in case things get hairy.
We will employ the call of the Ferelden Starling.
I was gonna say, make us sound like a dying giraffe.
I get that one too! Alright,
Got one up on me, I suppose. What?
so we've got some ropes, we got some arrows, some lockpicks.
I always got arrows.
Is there a way to open, like, a window without it making a lot of noise?
Do it quietly. Or you could bring a little oil and just dab it on the hinges as you go.
I guess you could also find glass cutters.
That's fancy pants from the
Yeah,
novels,
maybe-
kind of.
Kenneth's
What
like,
are you
yeah,
doing,
you
reading
could.
Ravani romance novels? Come on.
Kenneth's like, yeah, you could bring glass cutters if you're a pussy.
I cut glass with a dagger.
Niram looks crestfallen as his Ravani romance novels are made fun of.
Aww.
He slowly puts it
All
back
his-
into
all
his
his
pack.
All his hopes of an Ocean's 11 style heist dashed.
He was getting kind of excited about that.
Aresta was so excited he already went and put himself into a box to be delivered.
That is where we leave him.
He's just still in that box.
We'll just start the next session. You'll just tell Go, okay, you're in a box. You don't know how you got there.
Okay, now,
Just crying.
do we need something like a rope ladder so that the rest of us can get across? Or should we find another way in and you can open a door from the inside?
You
I like the second idea
if
better.
You know, if you know of a back door, then yeah, I can probably open it up. But it depends on how many guards he has in the building, if he has any guards, if he has any kind of security. And by security, I mean, bell or a bunch of cans on a string.
Now, is Absalom, can we find out if he's throwing a party tonight or if he's attending one? I know there's a festival going on. Maybe we'll get lucky and either he'll be out of the house or busy entertaining guests.
How would you find that out?
Ask around, I guess.
Oh, we could do some of that old-fashioned investigation.
Alright.
I will roll some of that old-fashioned investigation as I ask around as a nosy snoop.
Go ask the fat lady.
Yes.
She becomes quite enamored of Hegram, I hope.
Oh.
Hegram does not learn anything.
I don't. Orlesians are weird.
Wow.
Amek, however, is able to learn that actually Lord Absolon, a merchant of great repute, who's friends with all sorts of important people all over Orlais, has actually withdrawn from any celebrations this week, citing an illness.
Well,
As someone confides, he's a great big man. His guts,
Yes, I'm sure.
And they
it's gone
laugh and
south.
nudge you. Yeah, skinny bones.
Emic bruises easily. Alright, so I'm going to guess that Absalom's holed up in his mansion somewhere. That's going to be an added layer of difficulty.
No, it'll be fine.
Now,
Just gotta wing it.
Now the rest of us may not be able to, climb across a rope, but maybe we can get over the wall at least from up there, and then go to a back door. Might be less
Rather
dangerous.
just we all go to a back door?
Oh, I'm just assuming it might be easier for you to open it from the inside, but we can all do that. You're the expert at B&E.
Honestly, I think going in through the window and then coming down and letting you guys in would probably be the easiest, because then I don't have... Well, Niram I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about you or Hagram, but, Roland's going to be falling all over himself.
Well, it's that armor.
I'll have you know I'm as graceful as a cat.
Yeah, a cat with 2 legs. On opposite corners.
So, let's get our supplies together. I'm just trying not to chuckle too hard. Alright, so do we have all the supplies we need? Should we just wait for dark?
I should be okay, I think.
Should we... the only thing I think of is that maybe somebody should case the outside of the house.
Yeah.
It's one thing that could be done before we wait.
We have done that. It has an outside wall.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay, we
Can't see anything from outside. That's why we got the next door neighbors involved.
Right.
I think the best chance we have is just to get back there and then look out the window again, see what we can see.
Well, sounds good to me.
Maybe bring a ramp so that we can walk down to the wall instead of jumping.
Sweet jumps.
Yeah, we
How
can
high was the wall?
Well, as I recall, the wall was below the window, below the neighbor's window.
The second floor one, right?
Yeah.
So really getting over the wall is not too much of an issue, because Nero could probably just boost people.
But then how will Niram get over?
Climb?
No, getting over the wall is not necessarily an issue.
Alright, well, let's have Kenneth go in, get the door open, we'll climb over the wall. That's the easiest. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright,
I like it.
let's go put that plan in action.
But first, we wait for it to be nightfall, because
Yeah.
that would otherwise be really awkward.
Okay, a couple hours later, night falls.
Dee 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 dee. That's the Night Falls song. Deal with it.
I like it.
Alright, let's head back to the neighbor's house.
Alright, you go back to the neighbor's house.
Knock on the door. Or the gate, whatever.
There's no answer.
Huh. Call, hello!
The gate is not locked, though. The gate just kind of swings open.
Please don't let us walk in and find everybody dead again.
Murderers, murderers!
We're really tired of that happening.
It is a BioWare game. Well, let's go inside. See what's going on.
Okay, you get up to the manor.
Mm-hmm.
That door is also not closed.
Not even closed?
No, it's hanging slightly open.
I'm gonna go into stealthy mode and start looking around.
You're not a shadow.
I'm still gonna move light on my feet and still look around.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to put a break in the episode here.
Dun dun dun.